I'm going to be showing you how to see your Gala V2 in your wallet, as well as we're going to be talking about the 20 billion Gala burn they just did. Yes, you heard that correctly. They just burned 20 billion Gala from their supply. So we're going to take a look at that. First and foremost, price of Gala is around 3 cents. Everything else is down today. Gala is up about 2%. Obviously, with the migration, with the burn, there's a lot of news circulating Gala, but here is what you need to know. So this is the new contract address for the Gala V2 token. The way to find that, I am going to be leaving links in the description below, but you also can go on their Discord here. They have this link. Basically, the contract address or the token address finishes by 87 CAE. So just make sure you are using the right one here. But if we go back to Etherscan and we take a look at this, they are still giving out these tokens to people. So I personally do not have the Gala V2 in my wallet just yet because they haven't sent it to me just yet. Yesterday on May 15th, they did the snapshot, so they took everyone's addresses and now they are giving out the Gala V2 to those people. So if we take a look at the Gala V2 contract address, this is what we can see. We can see the mint bulk transaction. That is what's happening here. They are essentially giving the tokens to people. And if we take a look at this, it's coming from the debt address and it's going to whoever's wallet this is. Now, what you can do to understand whether or not you have received your tokens is you can copy this contract address. Once that's copied, go onto your MetaMask, then go to the Ethereum network, of course, and go to import tokens. So once you're here, you're going to be able to click custom token and essentially just copy and paste that address into here. It should auto-populate Gala, auto-populate the token decimal, then go add custom token. And as you can see, as I've said, I haven't received my Gala V2 yet, so that's why it's saying 0 Gala. But when my turn comes, when they finally send me that amount of Gala that I'm entitled to, they are going to show up in my wallet. So I go import token. Obviously I have none, but as you can see, I have 363 Gala V1 in this wallet, and once that is migrated over, it's going to show up here. To give you an example of this, I can go on to this wallet address who just received their tokens about 3 minutes ago. If I click on this person's wallet and I go on to their actual wallet address and then I go to their token and I type in Gala, you are going to be able to see 2 Gala addresses. One of those is the V1 contract, which is essentially useless now, and then you have your V2 contract as well. So that's how you can verify if you've received your tokens, and you can paste your own wallet address in Etherscan. Do that, search up Gala, and you're gonna see whether or not you have received or you haven't received. And don't worry guys, it may take a few days. I'm not entirely sure how long it's going to take, but this is only if you have it in a non-custodial wallet. Now, if you do have it on a centralized exchange, you're essentially going to be waiting on that centralized exchange to do that migration for you and to send you the tokens that you are entitled to. So again, if you're on a centralized exchange, that's up to them. Not too sure what the timeline is there, but if you are having your Gala V1 in a non-custodial wallet, you can check if you've received it. And again, if you haven't received it, just be patient and you will eventually receive it. So if we move on to the second piece of news, which is just absolutely crazy, we can take a look at this here. Let me zoom in for you guys. They just announced a massive amount of burn with this migration. As we knew before, Gala had 50 billion max supply. That was the maximum amount of Gala they had, and they just went ahead and burnt literally 20 billion of it. So it's absolutely crazy. They did burn 2 billion Gala over the course of the year, but their contract, the V1 contract, wasn't actually able to track that properly. And this is also one of the reasons they're moving on to a V2 contract. But now we have the burns of this 2 billion. You can have a look at the Etherscan transactions as well. We have one here, we have one here, and it's just absolutely crazy. That's literally 2 billion tokens gone, boom, never coming back. Then they burnt almost another 4 billion Gala tokens from the total revenue in Gala that they've ever received before. Absolutely crazy. I mean, they just literally took $4 billion or 4 billion Gala and just said, you know what? This is technically our money, it's our revenue, but we're just gonna go ahead and burn it. We can see this transaction here for about 4 billion Gala tokens sent to the debt address. And lastly, the cherry on top of everything, a lot of people were saying, well, they have massive reserves. They could potentially just rug pull if they wanted to sell all of their Gala. This is essentially what this paragraph is saying. It says, we wish to address this concern proactively. The tokens we hold, we have received as ecosystem rewards over the last several years. While they have always been tokens we were to use to fund growth and curation of the ecosystem, we know that many people see them as a fundamental risk to the overall tokenomics of this project. Therefore, we've decided to fully neutralize the dump and exit scenario, essentially because they held over 15 billion Gala tokens in this wallet. They could have just dumped on people, taken their money, and called it a day. But instead, what they did, they decided to burn 15 billion Gala. And I did say that correctly. It's 15 billion Gala. And again, we have this transaction on Etherscan as well. So this is absolutely crazy. Literally 20 billion Gala have just left the space, left Earth. They are gone. And now we have a max supply for their Gala V2 of about 22 billion Gala. So absolutely crazy stuff. That's the news you need to know today. Again, Gala going up on this news. Migration happened. Everything is coming into peace with Gala. I do think this year and the future years to come, especially for crypto gaming, has a whole lot of potential. I'm invested in Gala. It's not financial advice. Hopefully we go to the moon, and that is it. So if you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Join my Discord. It's completely free. And with that said, if you've enjoyed, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.